Okay, what the heck? I noticed something weird with my turns in Rocket League, specifically left turns. I'm gonna go into free play here. I'm just gonna show you. So I'm gonna try the right turn first. Just kind of do a little flick, as you'll see with the dead zone visualizer and the controller overlay. I'm just gonna do a quick little flick to the right and test how it does. That's fine. Works as normal. And now let's try the left turn. And as you can see, I'm not moving it left, but you saw there it was just ever so slightly moving to the left. I'll do it again. You can see it's slightly doing it, and then at the very last second there, you saw it stopped. It's random how this works. And I initially thought, well, maybe it's something with my controller. Let me up my dead zone a bit. So we're just gonna go ahead and put it up to 0.75, just because we can. And let's try this again. And you can see it's still dragging over to the left a bit, and then near the end it would catch itself. You see that? I can't be going crazy. See? And it catches itself. It caught itself at the end there. But once again, right turns are completely fine. And so the next thing I thought was, well, maybe my controller is bad. So let me just unplug my controller. So yeah, there you go, it's disconnected. Now I'm using my keyboard and mouse, well, not my mouse, but just my keyboard to control the car. And we're gonna do the same thing, if I can get myself lined up properly. So we're gonna boost, and then we're just gonna tap A to just do a quick left movement. And you can see it is still drifting over to the left. You see that? I can't be going crazy here. I'm gonna plug my controller back in. I'm gonna make a private match as proof that this isn't just, it's not just like free play. I've noticed this in online matches, and it's not the end of the world once you know that it's happening, because you can just, you know, stop doing it, just move to the right a bit, and it'll stop doing it. But it's kind of a pain in the butt. So let me try this again. You can see we're drifting over to the left still. And one thing I noticed is that it's worse when you are boosting. So I'm gonna try and line myself up with this little thing. And so we're just going straight, and we're gonna try it again. So it doesn't really do it when you're not boosting. I'm gonna try with going right here. So it doesn't really do it. But every now and then you see it feels like it's a little slow to realize that you're no longer trying to go left. And we're gonna try with boosting again. We're drifting over. So it seems to really like it when you boost and left turn at the same time. More specifically when you go supersonic while boosting. As I'm boosting here, it doesn't drag, but now that I'm supersonic, it's moving slightly left. And another weird thing is that if I do a flip to the right, you can see I'm dragging back to the left. There's a very slight drag to the left. I'll try that again. Flipping right, then a slight drag to the left. I'm not sure what the cause of this is. I've turned off Alpha Console. I've turned off other background applications. I've tried restarting the game. I've tried changing, going to borderless, turning off vertical sync, changing all the different things. And I've even tried it on my secondary computer, which uses a different Steam account, and it doesn't have a controller plugged into it, and it was still doing the same thing. So I'm going to use the keyboard again. So we're going to boost and then just do a quick tap to go left. And you can see we're slowly drifting over. But it seems to be once the boost stops, like once you've run out of boost or stop boosting, it will correct itself. But sometimes it won't. It's really strange. We're boosting and slowly moving to the left. And I'm going to try it again, where once I notice we start drifting, I'm going to stop boosting. Here, let me get full boost. We're drifting, and we still continue to drift even though we stopped boosting. It might have something to do with being supersonic, because when I flip left, or not flip left, when I flip right, it still does it, but I'm supersonic. This seems to be, if you're going supersonic and move left, it will sometimes drag you to the left a little bit. And that can sometimes just sometimes screw you over. So I don't know if this is just happens to be on the two computers that I'm using. I would definitely encourage you guys to try this on your own machines, as well as using the keyboard, because this is really weird. I'm sure I'll throw up the specs of my computer as well as the other computer that I use to test it, but again, you can see it dragging, but once I'm no longer supersonic, it would sometimes catch itself. It's very weird how it works. And then I'm going to save the replay of this, and then we can view it in the replay section. Just go ahead and just do that. Alright, so now we're viewing the replay. We're just going to go straight to me. You can see here I'm drifting over to the left very slowly. And you can even see right here that initially you can see the direction I'm going in, that if I don't move my left analog stick to move left or right, you can see where I'm gonna end. Like, you can just kind of mentally draw a line. And then right where you can see I flick left, I'm gonna see if I can pause at the right time. Now you can see that, again, if you draw the mental line, I'm going to go right up to that right goalpost and start driving up the wall. But then you continue to drift over to the left some more, which can be really bad. For example, like if you're, we'll just go back to it, maybe you turn on ball cam right here because you want to make sure that the ball's not going towards your net. And when you think you're going to drive up the wall, and then if you all of a sudden just drive into the net, that can change the game entirely, and it can cause you to get scored on or whatever. So hopefully this is I don't know if it's just my machines, my two computers, because this is my main machine and it's happening on it with both my controller and my keyboard, and I tested it on my other computer that has a different keyboard and does not use a controller at all, and it does the same exact thing where if you just tap left, it starts to slowly slide to the left a little, and it's really weird. Please let me know if this is happening to you guys as well. You know, just do the same tests that I was doing and whatnot. I'm playing on PC, and if this is happening to you and you're on PS4 or Xbox, please let me know. Also, what controller you're using. I'm using the Xbox One Elite controller. So if this is happening to you with an Xbox 360 or like a DualShock 4 controller, please let me know. This could be a really bad issue, but if no one else is having this issue, then I'm not entirely sure what's wrong with my machines, and I'll have to look into this a lot more.